What's up you guys? In today's video I will be showing you my top 4 best guides to become a smarter / better player and fighter. Please subscribe and like the video because I promise you after you finish this video you guys will see a massive difference. Before we get into the video, if you want to support me, the best way to support me is to put my creator code in the item shop. If you go to item shop, go here in the bottom, support creator code, and type QQIIFN, QUQIIFN, and then search, and you could buy your skin. Thank you. Okay, for number 1, this is very important. Make sure you are comfortable with your settings, because if you're not, it will be very difficult for you to do your mechanics and hit your edits as well. For example, let me switch my settings. Let's say, right, let's say if I switch, no, not this. Let's say if I switch this, right? Let's say if I switch these. Okay, so let's say I'm building, right? Like, I'm not used to these settings at all, so I'm not comfortable with this settings at all. So let's say I'm not comfortable with this settings, right? Look how I play. Look, like, there's just no way I'm gonna, like, look, I'm editing door. I can't even reset properly. It will be very difficult for you to edit and just do your mechanics. So make sure you're very comfortable with your settings. Okay, now we're in number 2. This is also very important. Make sure you mastered your crosshair placement. And you're probably wondering, hey Kuki, what do you mean by mastering your crosshair? Well, this is what I mean. Okay, so you see my crosshair, right? Picture an enemy in front of me. So let's say an enemy was running around, right? Your crosshair is just always on him, you know? You don't want to miss your shot. So it's the same thing as building. You want to make sure your crosshair is like very steady, and make sure you're aiming at the target, if that makes sense. So like, for example, let's say if you want to edit something, right? Let's say if you want to double edit, right? Let's say these tiles were the enemy. So my crosshair would just always be at my enemy. So I'm just gonna edit, boom, boom, you know? So I'm just focusing on the tiles. I'm focusing on my enemies. You see, look. Doom, doom, doom. All these tiles are my enemy. So my crosshair will never miss them at all. I'm just, look, boom, boom. You see? You just gotta like master it. I don't know how to really explain it well, but like, so basically I'm just saying, like, let's say if you just want to edit something, right? Just make sure your crosshair is exactly where you're trying to aim for, if that makes sense. Let's go back to number 1, right? Where you gotta be comfortable with your settings. When you're comfortable with your settings, you could almost every time hit your edits perfectly fine. Okay, now that we're done with number 2, before we get to number 3, I just want to say, if you're still having trouble mastering your crosshair placement, I highly recommend you guys to just go to edit coursing. It helped me back then. It helped me a lot to get used to the crosshair placement. It took me like a week, 2 weeks, and I gotten like so much better after playing for a week. After playing like for a week or 2 weeks straight, non-stop. And yeah, it helped me like tremendously. So if you're having troubles with your crosshair placement, just please, I'm letting you know right now, I recommend ya to just go to edit coursing. Okay, for number 3, this is actually very important as well. Learn how to fight smart. So for example, let's go here, right? Let's say somebody was boxed up, right? And I'm right here. I see a lot of people doing this. Let's say there was an enemy right here inside the box. I will see people break their wall just like this. Like with nothing, they're not building or anything. They're just trying to break their wall and take their wall. Like, no, you're gonna get pre-fired. Either, this is the enemy's point of view. Either you're gonna get pre-fired, or he could easily just like, boom, boom, you know? He could do some play like this, or like, obviously he'll have a cone because he wouldn't want you to put a stairs, you know? So instead of doing that, I want y'all guys to do this instead. So let's say he was boxed up, right? What you could do is you could do something like this, right? You could do something like this. So let's say if the enemy was here, right? He can't see anything. He can't see nothing. Look, this is his point of view. He's gonna try most likely to put a pyramid, but he can't because this is stairs, right? So boom, that's a free shot. And once you get that free shot, right? Let's say if you get a free shot here, right? Boom, you get a free shot because he was trying to put a pyramid. You could put a stairs, and what he's gonna try to do now, he's gonna panic. He's either gonna go to the left side or right side. You could easily just boom, edit one of the stairs, and you got a free kill right there. Let's say if an enemy was boxed up, right? I see most of y'all just want to spray in and get inside the box, right? Like, no, that is not good. Like, let's say if you're boxed up, right? If someone is boxed up, sorry. Let's say someone's boxed up, right? You always want to have, like, you also, if somebody boxes up, you always want to box up with them, okay? So, like, let's say, like, somebody's inside this box, right? Most of y'all just want to keep going like this. Like, y'all just want to keep breaking in. Don't do that. Because if y'all just here, if y'all just pickaxing over and over, if y'all just continue, I'm just going to edit, boom, get a free shot, right? So what I want y'all to do instead is every time y'all pickaxe, I want y'all to take out your guns. Always take out your guns after a pickaxe. So if you go like this, just go like this quick, okay? Honestly, this is a bad edit, so make sure you're like this. You're always covered up. And you could go like that, you see? So every time, you go like this, you fake it, like this, boom, boom. You could always fake it instead of actually trying to hit it. Like that. You just got to do it quick though. You see? But like if I actually want to hit it, I could just go like this, doom, doom, and then boom. So right before you hit a wall, right before you hit the wall, just make sure you pull up the shotgun. And I'm going to show you an example in a real game. Okay, so listen, this is a perfect example of what I was trying to teach you guys. So you see how there's a wall to the left and right? I placed those walls so he cannot hit me at all. So he can't find an angle. So the wall in front of me, so actually, so you guys see a pyramid, right? There's a pyramid right in front of me. I put that pyramid so he won't be able to place the stairs or a pyramid. So I put that pyramid just for me, and the wall in front of me, I edited it, I peanut butter edit so I could jump over and hit his box, hit his wall. So look, as you can see, watch. I jump, pickaxe, and I switch right to my gun. I switch right to my shotgun to see if he edits, but he didn't, so I switched right back to my pickaxe. I did it again. Boom, he's holding the wall still, and I got a free kill. Just like that. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to have good peaks like this. So the next time y'all fight, y'all will I guarantee y'all will win the fight. Guarantee. Okay, now for the last one. Number 4. Learn your mechanics and timing. You're probably wondering, what do you mean timing? Well, I'm going to let you know later in the video. So if you want to learn your mechanics, I mean, there's a lot. So there's a lot of mechanics in the game, so I won't be going through all of them, obviously. So, I mean, what I could show you is the 90s. Doing your 90s. So, I see a lot of people, they do this. They just go up. Literally, I see some people, they just go all the way up, and then they just go like this. No, we're not gonna do that. What y'all could do is place the stairs, put a wall in the bottom, on top, and on your right. And then floor and stairs. So wall, here, right, floor, stairs. Just like this. Just do it really slow, just like this, until you get the hang of it. I promise you, it's not that hard. Like this, and jump. Wall, wall, jump. Wall, wall, jump. Wall, wall, jump. Wall, wall, jump. So that's the OG 90s. Now I'm gonna show you the sprinting 90s. So the sprinting 90s is basically you're going like this, and you go like, make sure you're like in the edge of the stairs, just like that. But obviously I'm not sprinting, so I'm gonna show you how it looks while I'm sprinting. That's how it looks. It's much faster, way much faster. But yeah, that's how you do it. So once again, I'm gonna show you again. So you go like this, floor, stairs, make sure you're in the edge. Always make sure you're in the edge. If you're not in the edge, it's not gonna work. So floors, floor, stairs, floor, stairs, just like that. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep falling. Okay. Just like that. Always make sure you're in the edge. Always. See? Just go slow. If you don't know how to do this yet, just obviously go slow at first. And then you could go faster little by little. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what I mean by timing. So, a lot of people, when they 1v1 me, or just when I'm playing with them, like duos or whatever, what they always do is they try to side jump and they always miss their side jump. They always miss it. I promise you, it's rare that I see them actually hit the side jump. Like it's unbelievable. So you just like, okay. So if you want to master the timing, what you could do is this, right? If you're here, you want to make sure you're in the bottom. Do not come up here. You cannot be this high up. Make sure you're in the bottom. And then you sprint and you just do this. So again, you're like this, you're just like this. You make sure you're in the bottom. Always make sure you're in the bottom. If you're on top, it's not gonna work. You're gonna bump your head. So always make sure you're in the bottom. And then you can always sprint up. Like this, like this. Make sure you're in the bottom. Boom. Like this, make sure you're in the bottom. Oh my god, I just lagged. So look, stairs, pyramid, make sure you're in the bottom. Boom. Stairs, pyramid, make sure you're in the bottom. Boom. You see? So it's like really easy. Like, let's say if I'm free building, right? Oh wait, I'm free building, right? And then if I do that, I'm always in the bottom. You see? I'm in the bottom. Oh, hold on. Boom, I'm in the bottom. Oh, okay. I'm like, why my pyramid not facing bottom? So yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. You will always hit your side jump if you're just in the bottom. Make sure you're like around this level and just like this. Do not side jump when you're over here. Like, it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work.